It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. All right, here we go.
Watch the screen coming left, screen coming left. Wait on it. Come on, sir. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Curry. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads three. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Screen coming.
I told you the screen was coming.
Can't guard, you can't guard.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Another chance. Oh, and a putback.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Oh, emphatic slam.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting, but I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Curry. Had to force that one, but it's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it. There's no denying he's a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Wait on it. Come on, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
Hayward with a shot, no good. Durant across the timeline. Up 5. Cousins. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 5. Rejected by Tatum.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Celtics have it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Hayward buries it on the catch and shoot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 3. Cousins scores from the post.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Timeout Boston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Warriors come up with it.
Oh, yeah. Still.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Off the assist.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Livingston across the timeline. Lead stands at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Able to convert inside.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Keep him that way. Watch the cutter, man.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball.
Hey, double screen.
Stolen by the Warriors. And count the basket inside.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Knock loose.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
Rozier. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Livingston to bring it up. The lead is 11. 4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Livingston across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. Cousins missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Another chance. Working hard there, collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Warriors basketball. Tough make through traffic.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Hey, switch, I got it.
And Cousins throwing it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Hey, wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
With another basket there.
You gotta play better D than that. What is that?
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Celtics have it.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
You're off. Come here. Come here. Run.
That's hot. Back.
Fires the three. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen.
Shut up. Close out.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Blocked by Tatum.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Wait on it.
Kyrie with the rock.
Hands up. Hands up.
Watch cut. Watch cut.
Has a look. God, tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
I got him. I got him.
That's hot. Back.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Missed threes. Player of the half.
Boogie Cousins was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
I got ball.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. The drive, right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. Another follows, still no good.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Cutter coming through. Bump, 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 bump.
Curry, they need something to go down. It's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Curry to bring it up. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Irving with the basketball.
Got him.
Down by 15.
Here we go. Yep. Go to the roll.
Screen coming.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
Hey, you know this a bucket.
Curling inside.
man, don't let
Turned
him go off the
away
shot.
by Cousins.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Durant. And he hits.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Tatum won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Possession lies with Golden State. Nothing going here on that drive. Inside, he scores. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Yep. Go to the roll. Hey. Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here. Stop.
Hey, come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Got you through.
Big finish at the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Ball's controlled by Boston.
Pick up.
Warriors come away with it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. The screen sets him up for two.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
My ball.
That's me. I got ball.
Cutter, I got yours.
Warriors come up with it. Thompson, yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Defense making the ball carrier work.
I got you right here. Stop.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks, maybe a God sham dive. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we played the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Durant. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Rejected by Durant.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Warriors have the basketball.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Yep. Put a roll. Hey. Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Kyrie across the timeline. Down a bundle. Curling inside, turned away by Bell.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Kevin Durant lets it go. Can't connect.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game.
Here we go. My
But
ball,
the
my
one
ball.
thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Here comes the screen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Curry, man, that was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here. Stop.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Got you. There we go.
Here's a chance from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Thompson knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Got you.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Durant with the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Wait on it. Go, son.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end. But this is a game about roles. If your role is to be a defender, get your money on that end, please.
Timeout Boston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Put a roll. Wait on it. Go.
Screen, I got your help.
One time. Got you. Here we go. You're up. Come here.
Irving. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Curry. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
Screen right.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Curry
Hey, shot.
had to force that one, but it's no good. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big. Irving. And he hits.
Straps. Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Got you.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Warriors were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Golden State Warriors did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.